Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. You're not gonna believe this, but I already thought I was live. And I also am going to be writing down every single time my stream crashes because my internet company tried to call me yesterday very aggressively to tell me that they didn't need to come out because my internet problems are fixed. And when I say aggressively, I mean aggressively. Like the person who I was talking to was like personally coming into my house. I did not want to. Yeah, this is the stuff I want. Oh, I want, actually, I want this stuff. Loki kind of like the copper lights, but I think I'm going soul lanterns for this. I don't think I have enough stuff. Oh my god, I'm not even on the right screen. Get it to fucking get her. Okay? Get it together. I have nothing together. I'm never really together. Right, that's you. I said, what the fuck's that sound? Oh, we're gonna need more than that. Okay, so I actually did. Over my rest that I had to take yesterday, which was super fun. I did come to the conclusion that I needed to get the nether tunnels done, and that I shouldn't have spent so much of the majority of stream last time staring at the copper golems like an idiot. Like a fucking idiot. I was just staring at them. I was just watching them. And I've come to the realization I know nothing about the copper golems. Which is okay with me. But apparently not to every degree, because I was just enamored by the fact that they existed. Well, this place has to get moved now. Oh my gosh. So, is anybody Hermitcraft fans? I'm kidding. Everybody's a Hermitcraft fan. Their season 10 just ended, and like all the Hermit's videos are starting to come out from them like ending their season and stuff. And all I can think is like how freaking awesome it is that this season did so well and just was so great. There's soil, I think. There's little signs. And portal. We can just fly right through those, I believe. I'm just gonna jump straight into starting on the nether tunnels because honestly, I don't know how long I'll be able to stream today. I had a better day today than I did yesterday, but I still don't feel great. I also scheduled my chest x-ray, so let's hope. Though, the feeling of the rubber band around my lungs stopped, I'm still having randomly trouble breathing, so... I also watched and finished Queen Charlotte yesterday from Netflix, and I have to say, my review is very good. My mother once recommended Bridgerton, the show, and now I think my mother recommended to me Smut, because this was supposed to be like an offshoot of Bridgerton, and I can't. It's kind of funny though. It was only 6 episodes actually. The whole series was literally 6 episodes, and it's fairly good. I figured since I was gonna be stuck in bed most of yesterday that I'd find something good to watch. And right after I'd almost finished with it, I noticed that the new season of NCIS was on. So, like, beautiful. I even got to start that this lovely morning. Which pleases me. I have to say, I'm pretty excited though that the new season of NCS came out. I've hit the point, I got a little bit farther than last time, but I've hit the point, god damn, in Supernatural where I'm just like, I don't particularly care about Mary. Ah, god damn it! They're gonna get me again! Again! I don't really care about the whole storyline of, like, Mary being there. Yeah, I know. It sounds terrible. It really sounds terrible. But, like, I think where they lost me was British Men of Letters. That's genuinely where I think they lost me, was British Men of Letters. Like, Men of Letters gave them a warehouse, gave them access to extra lore without having to add in another character, because honestly, after Bobby, like, they wouldn't realistically get that close to another person, like another hunter. You know. Considering Rufus was already gone at that point of the thing, and their closest friend is an angel in the King of Hell. Like, come on. But of course, that was like the gift from the darkness, so you can't refuse your mother as a gift, I suppose. Not when a god gives them to you. Anyway. I don't know. The whole arc, though, is where it loses me. What's funny is I don't even know what the smooth stone's for. I just have it. I don't know if this is gonna get me all the way down the way and bring me all the way back up, but I'm genuinely gonna try. You know, I've seen people less patient than me just go straight to another fortress and destroy the whole thing. But no, not me. I'm too patient. Hi, Caboose. Welcome in. I'm willing to bring all this back to my base and smelt it. Hold on a second. We're getting a little too close to the exit here. It's gonna take me 30 seconds to regen any of that health, though. I hope I sound better about it, too, because honestly, it annoys the crap out of me. Making a new storage system? No. No, I am not. I just really desperately wanted to use copper golems. Like, desperately. Hence why I wanted to watch Silent's video last night, because I wanted to make... Okay. No! Oh, thank God. Anyway, now that we've just dodged death, I want to make a storage... not system, necessarily, but I want to make a system that sorts the loot from, like, different places, so that when my shulker boxes come back all jumbled, that I can just straighten them out and then put them in, the storage system myself, manually, because they only... Copper golems can't handle mass quantities of items. In truth, they can handle, like, 10 chest cells. Like, they can only handle 10 chests, specifically, and then they short circuit when you ask them to touch anything more than that, right? So, I was hoping to find a common ground that made easier to sort garbage like this without having to just manually go through and brain sort it. Like, think about where everything's going. But I don't think it's gonna work like that. I mean, technically, if I made room and I put the brewing upstairs, I could, in theory, move the smelter down to that wall and then make a miniature item sorter that made it so everything got sorted up and organized so I could throw it all in these big chests. But that would just... that would be too complicated. That makes something overly complicated. It doesn't need to happen. Also, I moved the cat's vet visit. If you're still here, Caboose, you're free this weekend. I also could have probably gotten my x-ray done this weekend, but the woman immediately went, "This doesn't look right. We have a lot of openings for this weekend." And I was like, the system's malfunctioning? And she was like, yeah, because there's no way almost the entire day has nobody in it. And I was like, alright. I mean, school sports just started. Awesome, thank you. You're welcome. I'm ready to go. He said I can't go on the motorcycle ride that he's going on because I couldn't breathe last time and I felt like I was dying. But, like, I'm fine now. I only used the inhaler once today. I also switched out our fan for a space heater and a humidifier because my special Pomeranian has trach cough, and when his throat dries out, he gets coffee. He's also wearing, if anyone wanted to know, you're not going, fuck you. He also is wearing his cute little sweater that says, "If found sleeping, do not disturb." He was cold this morning. I know because when I tried to get up, he wouldn't move. Moose, I can live my life however I want, and by you telling me no, it just really signifies to me that it should have been a yes. Just letting you know. So nether fortresses are really commonly not anything other than nether brick. I put brown sugar exclusively in my tea, and I have to say, anybody who says honey isn't that good, bite your tongue. Also, I have no excuse for what's going on with the that. Okay? I have no excuse for what's happening there, so if we could just ignore it, that would be great. Halloween decoration? Oh, she might be under. She is not under. What? Stop, Omi. Yeah, I don't know where that witch was. Maybe it's on the roof. Wait, no, it can't be on the roof, though. Okay, I really missed some spots when I was terraforming. No. There should be a witch up here, though. There should be a witch, like, right here. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but there should be a witch right here. Like, genuinely. This should be his little witchy hut. And then we should get a little cat to sit right next to it. A black cat. Ooh, decorations! Okay, so we were gonna do nether tunnels, but, due to lack of poor planning on the nether bricks part, I had nothing to do with getting those together. The nether bricks were supposed to get themselves together. It's a whole misunderstanding. Nobody bring it up to them. They'll be very upset. I think I'm gonna skip doing, until that's smelted, I'm gonna skip doing the nether fortress tunnel, and I guess that means I can just do the end portal tunnel, because all I want is stone for that. I think I was doing smooth stone. I don't like this tea. I'm gonna keep drinking it because it's mine. But I am disappointed. Right, this... I mean, technically, this could get me pretty far, but... I'm thinking copper. Copper lanterns. I don't know. They're just so exciting. They're just so pretty. They're so exciting. They don't come in this color originally. You have to wait for them to age. Like a fine wine or the Statue of Liberty. I had a bunch of garbage on me. Hey, I had chests in there. Cool. I want you to oxidize. Okay? I want you to change colors and turn into an adorable little statue. Because you're a menace to society. Oh. I thought his job was to check the chest every few minutes and just repeatedly open it until the sound of the chest opening and closing. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I thought his goal in life, though, was to drive me to the edge of insanity and then throw me in. Those are so cute. Like, come on. Why is the chest such a pretty texture? Somebody help me. I don't want to craft a bunch of chests. Like, the back of it's even better texture. Back of it's even better. I really like the texture of these chests, and I actually think they genuinely should make more. I think we should have more chests. I think we should have more options of chests. I think they should be cuter. I don't know. Based Minecraft, everything should be appeasing. Okay, we're gonna need these for lanterns. Chloe. How do I make the... Okay, no matter what, I need to make the nuggets, and then I have to make more nuggets. It's not that long, so I actually genuinely think I'm only gonna need a stack of everything. Wait, you can't just turn torches. Never mind. You need... You need the sticks, and then you need coal. There we go. The rest doesn't matter. Then big sad, but you know what, I'll live like that. My inventory's cleared out a bit. It's a lot of copper. It's almost like I'm obsessed with it. Soul soil, that's for the floors. Okay. Can I turn smooth stone back into like, I'm asking for a friend. I can turn it into slabs, which do have a better texture overall. That doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. It's very sterile. Ooh, that for the roof. I don't have what it takes to make mossy cobblestone, do I? I think this is something that should be rectified. I think pale moss should work. Just saying. Unjust. Mostly because I don't have any pale moss. What if I did purple instead? Yeah, that works. Just like minor issue like everything else in my life. Or not growing it. I was about to go outside, but I think I'm going to reconsider my direct actions. Oh. Gosh. Oh my goodness. You know, my last, week actually has gone pretty good. Minus, like, the the season change and it being freezing. Don't do this. It's considered bad if you do this. But my brother has no understanding that this is actually not something you should be doing. So he was talking to his therapist and I interrupted. That's the part you shouldn't be doing. And he was telling his therapist how fucking cold it is in our house. And that he sleeps with 5 blankets and he's so cold. And I'm like, thinking in my head, this motherfucker better correct himself and tell this motherfucker that he is the goddamn Goldilocks of fucking temperatures. In the summer, it's too hot. In the winter, it's too cold. 2 weeks out of the whole fucking year, this kid's happy with the temperature. I'm not kidding. 2 weeks out of the entire year, he's like, oh, it's nice out. Or it's nice in here. He is never happy with the temperature, the ambient temperature of our house, or the ambient temperature out fucking side. Okay? This kid's never goddamn happy. He's telling his therapist how cold he is, how he's had to wrap himself in blankets. Unlike, you know, a person with a fucking space heater. He has a space heater. Oh, also, his window's open and his air conditioner's still outside. Like, we have the floor ACs because, in my opinion, they mold less. I've had both, and the floor ACs are the ones that don't mold for me. They don't fill with mold. I don't have mold issues. I prefer them. If you don't, that's fine. They're also more expensive, so let's just say I suffer for my opinions, right? But he's telling his therapist all this, and I finally am just like, I can't. And I was like, dude, it's 63 in this house. It never drops below 60. Please stop fucking telling people that our house is, like, frigidly cold. Right? So I'm like, this is how social services gets involved, kid. Like, you can't just tell people that your house is super cold. Then they're gonna ask if we qualify for government assistance. And the government shut down. No one's gonna help us, okay? Nobody needs to. I refuse to turn on the heat because I'm cheap. Not because I can't. Because I'm cheap. Okay? Very cheap. Honestly, you know what? It's not even that cold. In my opinion, if you're bitching about the fucking weather and the temperature inside and you're wearing shorts, cover up, you slut. I actually told him that once. Right, which is how we ended up calling each other whores for, I'm not kidding, a solid, 2 months. I'm not even kidding. He complained to me this was last year or the year before. He comes to me and he goes, it's too cold in here. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's wearing shorts and no shirt. And I went, sir, I can see your collarbone and I can see your knees. And he goes, okay. And I went, cover up, you whore. Okay? This is turned into the Catholic Church, and every inch of you must be covered by cloth before I even can look at you. And he immediately then only took that as that he was a whore. And that he needed to. He then turned around and started calling me one. And we called each other that for a solid 2 months. Before it was slightly less funny than it was originally. And I have to say, the comedy of it didn't disappear. It was the fact that he started doing it in public. And I was like, you can't do that one out there. The world's not ready for that, okay? Ironically, I need to take the nether portal tunnel to go to the nether. Or not the nether portal tunnel, the end tunnel to go to the end. He is something else. He's also in his doctor's visit. In a doctor's visit. Because if you go to a clinic, right? Because it's close. Goes to the nurse that thank God knows him. And just goes, we're out of food. Well, she's asking if we need, like, if we're safe, if we're secure, if we have everything. And he just goes, we're out of food. And I went, no, we're not. He goes, yeah, we are. He goes, I'm out of chicken. And I swear to God, she looked at me, then looked at him, and went, are you out of your chips too? And he goes, yeah, I am actually. And I just went, I know, now he's gonna have to eat the broccoli. Like, thank God he's pulled this shit before. Same nurse. First time he did it, she like was like, "Oh, we can." I'm like, "No. He's mad because he's had his food. Like the food he considers for himself, he's out of. Like all his snacks. He doesn't know how to proportion it out and prioritize whether he's hungry or if he wants a snack. Typically, he goes for the snack first. Which, like, no judgment, I guess, like... Oh god. That was a scary moment for me. No judgment. I suppose everyone, every once in a while, doesn't know what they want. So, like, a snack. That's fine. But... There's another way to get everything that I need. Is it poor form if it's the first building? Yeah. It's fine. You know what? This is how I'll destroy the building. Oh my gosh. I'm also at the point in life where I don't know if explaining to my elderly neighbor who's like my grandma, I don't know if explaining to her that she needs to stop storing her dog food the way she does, I don't know if that's worth the explanation. We're watching her dog. It's been about 2 months. We're having a wonderful time. Chloe loves it here. Actually, when I was telling Sparky that it's Mama Snuggle time, he just got so excited and he ran over and Chloe tried to interrupt that by throwing herself into it. And I'm like, I'm not your mother. And Sparky looked offended. Whether he thought we were keeping her or not, I don't know. But, like, he looked offended. What kind of person have I become? I've watched way too much IBX Toy Cat because I just now am starting to look at structures as free blocks. I also really like IBX Toy Cat though, so it's okay. I haven't watched his videos in a while. I'm gonna be honest. I've hit a point. I've had too much. I've also... Caboose would be happy to hear. I've also hit a point with my plants where I think I'm gonna start propagating them, potting them up, and probably selling them. I have a pothos that I made over the summer. I had a moss pole of a golden pothos. If you are planty, you like plants, do it. Do the moss pole. I'm telling you right now. Whether you think the moss pole is a good idea or a bad idea, you need to just do it. Okay? I have not regretted my decision to moss pole any of my pothoses. My Manandjula pothos, which is like a mostly white pothos, so pretty, so worth it. I'm saying it now. But, I have a nice little pot of it, and it's really pretty. It has some, like, really big leaves, obviously, in it because of the fact that it came off of a moss bowl. I decided to cut the bottom of the moss bowl. There's a point with plants that, like, the old growth is so small compared to the new growth, and it's just getting so tall that I just, like, chop it back. But instead of getting rid of those cuttings, I decided to do something smart with them and turn them into a big plant and leave them outside, actually. Could you please leave me alone? Stop it! I feel like I just had to tell my puppy to leave me alone. Which, by the way, I have. I've had to tell her to stop and cease and desist about 500 times this morning. She is adorable. She is perfect. She will not be ignored. She's made that actually abundantly clear. Anyway. But, I forgot where I was at. Do we carry these? This stuff was never looted. Taking the gold. I mean, the diamond swords are actually kind of nice because then you don't have to buy them. I'm gonna tear down this platform, and then I'm genuinely gonna go down and get the blocks that have fallen. I just want to make sure that I get everything. Do I need every single block from this structure? You know what? Probably. I was actually playing for brief moments yesterday, which is... It was difficult for me because I really didn't feel well, so like playing was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be, which is sad because I was kind of excited to play on like my personal forever world, but I think I've figured out how to download it. The issue is I have to figure out how to get my personal gamer tag to not appear on it. Because I think downloading it's simple, and then just putting it on a thumb drive or something and moving it from location to location should be easy. Because I think that would be fun. I have like 6,000 hours or 6,000 days, I think is what it says, put into that world, and I made that world before they probably even started counting. I made it back for during the aquatic update, and honestly, I feel like that world's the epitome of I really try to do nothing at all. Oh. That wasn't my issue. Okay. Ooh, end rods. Ooh, end rods could be the lighting actually instead of copper. End rods are pretty. I'm really famous in my house for being sick, trapped in bed, and playing Minecraft on my laptop. And just all of a sudden having a stockpile of stuff that I just did not need. I logged on to my forever world, like my private one, and I like didn't feel well, so I laid down for a few minutes, and I figured like my farms could respawn, regen, whatever, and like everything would be fine, because it's all like manual. I think it's been really proven that I'm a manual player. I don't like automation. Or at least I don't care to do it myself. But I went out of my base, looked up, and then there was a happy gas floating around, and I just went, now who the did that? It was me. I looked at my realm logs. I was the last player logged on. And I had logged on after the happy gas update apparently, and I had found a happy gas, I guess, and put it in the water right next to my base. And then I kept having this insane lag. Like, it started trying to regenerate the world, like a world that didn't exist, basically. I was trying to, like, I don't know, it was lagging so hard, too, because of it. So, it got me curious. So, I looked at my personal seed in the new version, and I just immediately went, wow. There's two villagers right next to where my house was. What is it? The entire jungle biome that I renovated, gone. It was just crazy. And I'd like renovated a jungle biome. I wanted it gone, so I took it down. I just decided one day that I was taking this, I decided one day that my base was going to be where the jungle biome was. And then I took all of the trees down and flattened the front area where I was going to put my base. And I spent, weeks in creative trying to just, get the placement right, get the layout right, get what I wanted to do down. And then one day I woke up and I looked at the backyard of my base and I went, level this fucking hill. And that's how my base that I'm in now actually came about. It took Caboose and I 3 days with beacons. To get that whole area leveled. And that was back when Minecraft used to make me really motion sick. It still does on occasion. It still makes me a bit motion sick, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I don't think I'm getting exactly the blocks that I want. I think I'm getting mostly pillar blocks. But it's okay. Yeah, I was really confused though when I was in my other world because, oh my god. I opened a chest from my smelter just checking to see if I needed to do anything with it. Because sometimes when I log on, I really just kind of want to putter about the base and do absolutely nothing. And with that world, I really can. There is no, gather materials to do something or anything like that. The materials are gathered, the chests are full, whatever I want to do, I literally can. Right? Which was really nice. I think that's one of the benefits of a long-term world, that you have to build to. The dumb projects, you have to have enough of them in order to, have those blocks. To do whatever you want to do. All the blocks off the ground once I'm done with this layer. Honestly, though, sometimes when I'm stuck for what I should do on stream, I think of what I would have done in my, like, what I have done if I was playing by myself on, like, my normal private realm. Like, what would I do? And the answer is 80% of the time, dig hole. Hole must be deeper. I decided to, for whatever reason, try to dig out the width that a beacon covers in, you know, in the undergrounds. Which I then regretted, exclusively regretted this, by the way, when the height of the world got changed. I was actually on, like, what was it, Noxy No Tail's, web thing where, like, you can look at, like, add-ons and stuff like that that you want to add to your worlds. And I saw a pickaxe that can mine deep slate faster, and I just immediately went, I am so tempted. You don't even know. I am so tempted. Like, a pickaxe that's made to mine deep slate specifically so it mines faster. I was like, that's innovation right there. Then I decided not to. I was actually looking because I was trying to figure out where the lag detector thing was, if it was from Bedrock Tweaks or if it was from Noxy No Tail. I literally still don't know. Noxy Foxy No Tail. I still don't know where it was. That's the cutest little snort. Okay. Wait, 7 shots gotta stay with me. Completely unhelpful. But, yeah. Put that there. I think I'm gonna run out of durability on this, but it's okay. I'm so fine with leaving a half torn down structure. I actually don't care. I've been very precious about structures in the past. Like in my long-term survival, like when I've played originally, because I apparently didn't like the idea of getting a new world. I'm very precious about structures. Like, if there's, you know, like, I wouldn't destroy the end, like, portal area. But then I decided I wanted quicker access, so I ripped the roof off of it. And then had to go through a very tedious process, because it was in the ocean, of making it so that I could actually get there. Because, like I said, it was in an ocean, so I had to drain the water and everything. It was nice. Up until that one incident. Silent Whispers old Guardian farm hooks to nether portals. And I had the nether portals. And they lit to test something. I don't remember. I think it was like, it was somewhere around when Caboose and I used to actually play together. He doesn't play with me anymore. He doesn't like Minecraft. And so, for whatever reason, a bunch of Guardians got sent through the portal. And I just immediately was like, that's fine, we can live. Like, I died in the end. Like, I died in the end from them. I couldn't get through the portal just to get, because they were so close together. Like, the portal for the farm, which I never used, and the portal for the end city, like the end portal, were like within 100 blocks in another. Like, the cords were very close together. So when I finally got that cleared up, I finally got the portal cleared up, I didn't even think about it. I never went through the portal, like, the end portal, for, like, maybe, like, 2-3 hours? I'd completely fucking forgotten. And then I went through and all of a sudden I didn't just have guardians like there. I had guardians in the end. They like bounced across the platform that I built and, well, they bounced up the stairs. My end spawn I think it's still on the end island with the dragon. I got really lucky with that world. Of course, now I talk to like people Caboose and I's age, and like he'll be like, "Oh, you guys still into gaming?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, my kids really are into Minecraft, so every now and again." And I just am like, "Yeah, Minecraft's a great game for children." In my head, I'm like, all of the things that happen in Minecraft are not okay for children. As long as you don't take it from the serious side of like what happens in the game, like it's okay. Like I said, I watch IBX Toy Cat, so like the killing the dragon, technically genocide. Technically. The dragon doesn't respawn unless you make it respawn. So you're eradicating it from the world until you bring it back. So, yeah. Just the whole thing. The way you trade with the most effective lag-free way to trade with villagers is to cage them up and put their feet in water. So they get trench foot and their limbs rot off. I'm just saying. This game might not be the game for children. I actually argued the opposite for many years, and then I started seeing these things, and I went, you know what? If your child's smart enough to connect to these things, if they're not, do it up. As long as they don't consider Minecraft philosophy life, which is why I think, honestly, fireflies not being brought into the game because frogs can't eat them. Absolutely stupid. We can't have sharks in the game because they're endangered. Absolutely stupid. Like, when you start putting too much realism into the game, that's when you're telling people that all the assumptions they made about your game are very true. That you're trying to teach them life skill. Who are the Endermen? And please tell me so I can avoid them properly. Like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave just this platform. My stream seems actually fairly decent today. I was expecting it to try to crash already. I've been trying to keep an eye on it. Just as I said earlier, my internet company was very rude to me. Guy calls. And it's like, "Are you still having issues with your internet?" And I went, I don't know. It's fucking 9 a.m. Literally, it's like 9:30. Are you still having issues with your internet? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, what do you mean? He's like, well, we've detected nothing, so we fixed the problem. And I'm like, what? He's like, well, how often does it happen? I'm like, 5 to 6 times a day? And he's like, is it 5 or is it 6, ma'am? And I went, I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of and he was like genuinely mad at me. And then he's like, how many times does it happen today? I'm like, once or twice? I'm not sure. And he was like, either once or twice, ma'am. If it hasn't happened at all, then we don't need to send a technician out to come to your home. And I'm like, I don't want your stupid technician at my fucking house, but like, your equipment, your product that I am paying for is not working as I've been paying for it. And also, your people couldn't actually access my internet originally. Like, you guys were having issues connecting to it, and you guys don't even know when it's like going down yourselves, which is what the manager told me. So you guys don't know when it's broken. He was so rude. And then he I'm sure wanted to say we'll be charging you for that visit and it'll be $100. What he doesn't know is that if they try to charge me the $100, I'm calling. I'm calling, and I'm going to say that the representative that called me to cancel the appointment was extraordinarily rude. And I bet you anything, the person who comes out to fix my internet will probably be nicer than them. Just like facts, you know? So that'll be fun. That's happening tomorrow at... It's between the times that I decide to take Esther for a walk, which is super fun, so I'm hoping that they get here. I'm hoping for a man to arrive on time or early. Depending on how you look at a 2-hour window. In my opinion, if you give me a 2-hour window, I'm expecting you about, like, you know, if it's like between like 10 and 12, I'm expecting you at 11. Okay? I'm expecting you in that range. If you want to show up earlier, you're a beautiful soul. If you want to show up later, okay. But, oof. If you show up right at the buzzer at 12, I'm already mad. I didn't want to see you at that time. Especially because, like, I was praised recently by my therapist for actually getting out and walking my dog, because we had a whole conversation about how, oh, heavens no, I don't take her for walks. Which concerned my therapist, because he was like, why don't you take the dog that you just told me needs to go out for walks? And I'm like, there's people outside. There's like people there. That wasn't a good enough reason. I enjoyed when the pandemic made people wear masks, and I enjoyed when we had to social distance, and I enjoyed daydreaming about knocking some people out. But that was mostly because people kept coughing on me. A real thing. You know, I mentioned that to somebody once, that, like, I was getting coughed on, like, like, people were legitimately, like, and I think I mentioned to a doctor, and they were like, no. That's not, people wouldn't do that. And I'm just like, are you sure? Are you sure? How? Do you personally know the people? Like, what? This man knew nothing. Of course, fruit and the flowers. There we go. Oh, I need to put the shulker. Oh! Hot damn. Okay, I didn't realize that we had that many shulkers. That's exciting. Saddle. Saddle. Where's saddles going? Oh, saddles are going over there. I was like, that's not correct. I thought I had more. Okay, we're gonna need that for the floor. That's for the walls. I kept clicking the end chest and that wasn't working, so I kept clicking the crafting table, hoping that would fix my problem. Yeah, we'll do this, and I'll put this in my inventory for an accent block. I don't want... Hold on. I don't want those to go to waste. Where is... That's fine. That can go over here. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've also lost my blanket, and today cannot stand, Chloe. I'm sorry, but like today cannot stand. I don't know what it is, but specifically one of my blankets gets stolen by every single animal. I swear. She's looking at me, and she's getting more comfortable on my blanket. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. It's mine. I'm freezing. You have an entire bed. You will be fine. My bed is like this. My blanket on my bed is the same material as my little blanket, and this one I don't get to keep as often. Should probably stop at the Trident at the gold farm and get more experience. Gosh. You know, the new update. Nope. New dawn to a new week, and still no offhand. I actually saw there was like a, I don't know if it was a data pack or if it was a mod that would allow you to add offhand, which I don't know. I don't think I want to do a whole bunch to this that makes it feel like it isn't just vanilla Minecraft. But quality of life improvements to a game that I've played for so many years just makes me want to. I just wish when I'm over here that I could hold a looting sword. Oh my gosh, I took off my press-on nails so I could give my nails a week to breathe. Now, nail glue on Amazon had some back and forth reviews. People were complaining about their nails just popping off, and yes, these nails do pop off. This glue is good. But it's not like It's not like if you got a gel bonding crap and like you cured it to your nail. Okay. So my nails did pop off a couple of times, which is the same with the glamnetic nail glue. Pops off. But the glamnetic nail glue fucks my nails up. Like my nails, it's like I put on the press-ons for like maybe I get a week and a half out of them. This seems to be any time. I also only get 4 to 5 days out of my nail polish. So maybe I need to actually invest in nail dehydrator. That might be my next step, honestly. But this nail glue, I took it off and my nails are not, they're not fucked. They're still long. They're a bit bendy and they're a bit sharp because they've, you know, they haven't been like rubbed down or anything. However you unsharpen your nails, I don't know. They've also had like a thin layer of the top nail plate removed, which is just how you put them on. But it's pretty nice. I like it, but now I'm waiting a week, I think. Then I'm gonna put, considering how well it did, I'm gonna put the Halloween nails I got last year on. The only issue is the Halloween nails I got last year, the first press-on nails I ever went with, so fucking long. Like, way too long. Like a full, like, 1/4 of an inch longer than the nails that I wear on a regular basis. Or, well, on an irregular basis. So that'll be fun. But I wore them last year. I took off the nails yesterday and very carefully took a Dremel and like filed off the nail glue, and I got judged for that. I was like, bitch, listen, they're not gonna attach. There's gonna get I'm gonna get an infection under the nail if these aren't properly prepped, okay? No, who would dare bother to come and judge me? Besides my brother. Just him. I saw a thing that was like, you can get like $100 million, but you can never insult your sibling again, and I just went, nah. I can live my life without the money. I'm good with that. Life would be good, but if I stop making fun of him, who am I gonna make fun of? Well, who can I reasonably make fun of publicly? There's plenty of people you can make fun of privately. Should I sleep real quick? I had the weirdest dream. I saw a post the other day which kind of probably triggered this, and it was like, you're in your last video game that you played. And you have all the stuff in that video game that you last played, like all the things you had in it, you have now, like, in this scenario. But it's themed after the TV show that you just watched recently as well. And all I could think was Supernatural meets Minecraft. I'm dead. I'm gone. My existence? I didn't have one. Just immediately I was just like, nah, this didn't work out for me. Honestly, I think we're gonna need more stone. That's the confidence in my abilities. Oh. I was gonna say, I'm not leaving these blocks behind. Trying to pay attention to, like, my bitrate and everything like that. But it's really annoying. Honestly, what annoys me the most is a random person yelling at me that I haven't. They're not yelling, but, like, annoyed that I'm not, like, just aggressively watching my Wi-Fi all day long. It's like, sir, I'm not. What? It's like the concept of, yeah, no, I didn't notice today because I wasn't using my devices. Illegal. Of committing crimes. I mean, I was kind of scrolling Instagram, but, like, when it lagged, I just signed out of Instagram. I don't know. Okay, I thought this was a short, cute little tunnel. And something's telling me, just off of memory, that this is like 100 blocks long. Or more. I don't think I brought enough. Oh no, I see the portal. Okay. We're good. We're good, everybody. That's really good, because honestly, oof. I was telling Caboose my hopes and dreams the other day. And I told him that, like, if I ever get a better streaming setup, I want a tea station right next to the computer. Like, I want to have everything at my fingertips to make myself tea without having to leave. Sir, please leave me alone. Of course, he's all excited. We got, with our wood stove, we got the guy to throw in a kettle, which was, like, we talked about it like a month or two before that with him, and we were like, yeah, we'll do it, but, like, only if you throw in that blue kettle. And it's like a cast iron. They're expensive. And he was like, if that's what makes you buy the wood stove, go for it. And I was like, alrighty. Then we went to go pick it up, and I reminded the guy at the kettle, and he was like, if that's what I said then. I'm like, it might not be what you said. What do you mean if that's what I said? Go away. The level of trust. going. We'll plan out the light spacing carefully. Mostly so we don't say those cursed words. We can't count out loud anymore. The internet's brains cannot handle counting. It's a brain health report that I've received from every comment on the on one of my last shorts that I posted. The internet can't handle counting anymore. And honestly, you know who I feel really bad for? The teachers, because like, yeah. They genuinely can't do their job without, what is it, it's 6, 7, without that crap disrupting their classroom. You know what you're supposed to be disrupting the classroom with? Telling the teacher you don't understand basic fucking math and explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. That's how you're supposed to be disrupting your class. Oh shit, I didn't want that. I want this to be over here. Oh, my water is on the other side of this room and I'm not happy about that. I actually spent, when I was playing by myself in my own world yesterday, I spent like 15 minutes in the nether just staring at my nether hubs. My nether hub. And I was just like, that's pretty. I'm such a good designer. It was really funny, honestly, because all I could think was like, this glass now can catch on fire. My nether hub has glass all around it because I got sick and tired of being blown up by gas when I walked out of my my portal. I even had one trapped, actually. And then an unfortunate incident occurred and it was no longer trapped. It's very sad. I know that I'm gonna get a whole bunch of netherrack later, so I don't care right now about this. If I just keep running, they can't hit me, right? Actually, they can't. Doesn't stop them. Doesn't stop them. Oh, hey, thanks. Oh, fire protection. I need that. Anyway. I just had to, like, you know. I didn't hit that guy in the head or anything, so, like, the helmet wasn't that bad. I don't think he had lice, so it's okay. Nice. I think I want to do lighting every 14 blocks. Has nothing to do with the limited amount of end rods. I'd never consider something because of the limited amount of end rods. I think there's more probably somewhere. So less limiting. I'm gonna put in the lighting afterwards and see how much longer that actually takes me, because something tells me putting in the lighting afterwards is gonna be so much easier. Oh gosh. Anyway, I got a lot of crocheting done yesterday. I made a bookmark. I crocheted the border on a scarf that's supposed to go to homeless people, but the homeless people are gonna die of hypothermia by the time they get it, because I started this project last year. I also made like 5 headbands, but that wasn't yesterday. That's just in general. And I was running out of yarn, so they're all for children because they are super small. Which is okay, I suppose. Okay, 23. I was reminded of something recently. And I don't have it in my end chest at all? I mean, I have the stuff on me guaranteed to make it, but... Continuing. Oh wait, hold on. This should go down. That way that's done correctly. And then white, gray, pink. All these purple ones. This guy can come up. And then... does the counter start at this block? Okay. That's fine with me. So now we're going to 30. Oh, this is 31. This is 30. Shoot. Yeah, honestly, I think this might have been easier. $45. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, 45. Is it 60? Yeah. Oh my god. I got a little nervous when I saw him coming. I thought he was one of the bad guys. 75. Oh, we've hit. I can't see that anymore. We've genuinely hit. I cannot see that. It's a bit dark. But I'm okay with it. And this is how we're gonna get out of counting. Out loud. We're just gonna do this, and this takes no brain thinkies. No thinks for anyone. light flashed before my eyes for a second. All I could think was, I'm in trouble. Okay, 30, 45. This is it. $60. Goodness. Running low on end rods. 75. $70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have little doubt that this is quite literally the end of the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. 14, 15 would be behind it. There we go. No, that adds a good light to it, though. I like that. Okay. Now it's time... for this. I swore that there was a stone cutter in one of these. That needs to be put into the gray box. ASAP. Oh my god. Did you guys see how fast that was? Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Was that? Because I finally figured out what that sound reminds me of, and it's a monkey. I also would like to... I'm going to say this out loud right now. This looks like a creeper. Reminds me of a monkey. Swear there's some sounds in Minecraft that I can't. Oh my god, we hit 1,000 in 1 day! What was I doing at 1,000 days? I was placing blocks, wasn't I? The epitome of this game. I need to make the portal thingy decorated. I also would like to make my base look pretty, but like... I hate to bring it up again, but like my long-term survival world is supposed to have it's really pretty, but like on these like pillars on the outside, all four of them are supposed to have whatchamacallit, vines on the outside, like wrapping around. They don't. I've had the vines, like farmed them and everything, but just couldn't be bothered. Okay, so here's the real question. Do we do the floor half ice, half soul sand? Or do we do the floor just full soul sand? Soil? I think it's soil. I don't think it's sand, I think it's soil. I think I'm mixing them up again. They're the same block, they just do different things. What makes you think the other one doesn't? Those are the different things. The differences between those blocks have now been discussed. Oh God. Also, I'd like to understand why when I put these slabs together, they make a noticeable pattern, but when I put other slabs together, no pattern, no nothing. Because it has such a defined edge. Ooh. Looks a bit... Looks a bit sterile. Doesn't really scream to the end. Oh God. That hole in the floor kind of does, though. To the end of my life. I don't think I'm gonna be traveling down this way on an ice boat. Alright, I'm gonna do just full soul soil. I'm gonna do full send. I didn't really need that much. So it's okay. I know a lot of the times you can actually put slabs above them and still get the effect from the... Depends on, I think, the version you're in, though. Can't do it on this version. I think it's a Bedrock thing. I think it's a Java thing. Gosh, this feels sterile. Like, lacking everything. It's okay, I guess. That's nice. I was ready to kill him, and he just moved out of my way. What a kind man. What a kind young man. A strapping lad, you know? Oh. I feel like that's... I kind of want it... I want it here. There we go. Oh, my fingers are so frozy. I still need glass to fix that. Okay, so I'm gonna depot everything I have in order to get ready for the next tunnel. I guess technically the next tunnel is the end. Not the end. The nether fortress tunnel. There we go. Brain functioned only slightly. I bet you it's warm outside. And I'm freezing. To get a new zombie that'll pick things up. I can't believe I killed the other zombie. I mean, I kinda can, but like, yeah. Put that all in there. Put that all in there. Now we just have to depot all of the nether stuff. I think the netherrack chest is... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I thought the netherrack chest was almost empty from doing all of the smelting, but never mind. You're adorable. Live on. Live your life. Open as many chests as your heart's desire. I wish there was a way to, like... the copper golems would just know, you know? What's in a chest, what needs to go where. I wish it just knew. Hold on. That is away from me. Oh, you know what? Dear Lord, I've made a mistake. my cat's water dish needed to be refilled. Yeah, she has her own specific water dish. Yeah. She's also very happy with the new pillow that I bought for Caboose. And she's exclusively sleeping on it right now. Ugh, I'll have that. I don't know why I even keep my 1 o'clock alarm to feed the dogs. I don't even feed them at 1 o'clock anymore. I did, however, have an invigorating conversation with Esther today. She wanted my tea, and I told her no. I had a tea before stream. It's sad. No, 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 no. But it's so pretty. No, no. But it sounds so much better. No, 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 no. I want to redo the entire chest system now to make this the chest. To make it copper chests. Does that mean that my base would be Copper Golem Nightmare Central? Yeah. It would also mean that I can't have any Copper Golems in the base. Because they would just keep trying to empty the chests. And they'd have nowhere to put the items. But I just want to make it a nightmare to be here. I'm going to put you in a proper exhibit. Look, guys. He's got actual armor and a bone. He can literally pick things up. Oh shit. I'm just throwing things out of my inventory now. I'm watching you, Stinky. I've got my eye on you. Because I'm pretty sure that he cancels out his sniff. Yeah, because he's on... He's on moss, so he's canceling out his sniffing. Alright, we'll have to fix that. We need to get the cows out of the panda exhibit and the zombie out of the panda exhibit. I'm honestly kind of wanting the zombie to be, like, kind of right here. Just, like... Or build him a house. What kind of house would a zombie live in? What kind of house do zombies live in? The sound of that chest. The look of the chest. I prefer the look of these chests over the look of the classic chest. So are we getting rid of copper golems completely then? The concept of them being at this base, unless they were tied to a radiator, like, there is no way to properly have them in this base. Also, I'm not giving the new zombie any of his gear until we figure out a little space for him. I could just build him a house, like, over here. But then he wouldn't come out as much. Nobody else will catch your attention. Okay, alright. This is how things went wrong last time. I need the cows to come out of here, but you're tracked to me, so I think I have to remove you, then the cows. So the real question is, can I get away with a zombie on this side? I never look on this side. It's always on the other side. He's still pathing to me. I'm actually impressed with his tenacity. Yeah, we need, in order to make this feel more lively, we need to do him over here. What if instead of doing a house, we do like a little trader stall? Like little barrels and stuff like that. I think that would look cute. Okay. Barrels. This looks like nether tunnels, doesn't it? Barrels, 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 barrels. Barrels, barrels. Barrels. Oh my god. And then we need... I just realized I have no spruce. What? Jungle biome. Regular wood. Oh, let's grab some food first. Hold on. What do I mean I don't have spruce? I mean, I have dark oak. That's weird. Where's spawn? Lost spawn. Zero, zero, go. Okay, found spawn. Taiga Hills. Hold on, I'm looking on the spawn map. Spawn map? Chunk base. Old growth pine taiga. Snowy taiga? Snowy hill taiga? Giant trees. Oh, there's a huge biome that by the Woodland Mansion. Which the only way we're going to the Woodland Mansion, honestly, is through the nether. Snowy tundra? Okay. So, the only way to get the sapling is to either go to those biomes or... Can you hurry up with your trade? I'm gonna have to eat unfestive food if you do not hurry yourself. Work! Yeah, work. Money. You like money. Yes, you like money. Money. Give me what I want. Come on. Come on. No. I'm gonna buy golden carrots and it would be unfestive. I hope you have a horrible day. Enjoy your trench foot. I want spruce. Yeah, I have some spruce stairs. had to have come across a village that had spruce stairs, or I had to have had spruce. Hold on, let's check the trees. Okay, cool. I have spruce sapling. I don't know why I don't have any spruce, but I have spruce sapling. That's all that matters. If I put the zombie exhibit right here. Then I need sticks, spruce planks, and then this. Actually, I think I only want to go up 2. And then like a little like sloped cabana. Okay, let's grab the items we'll need for him. We're gonna need a gate. Yeah. I think that'll be good. We're gonna need a gate though. I think no matter what I need a gate. Oh, perfect. I was like, I need to go inside and sleep. No, I don't. Ooh, I have an idea. Whoa. I actually genuinely want all these colors, and then we'll take white. Make banners. I don't remember how to make a banner. More sticks though. Perfect. What's the backside of one of these look like? It's gonna look good, hopefully. Never mind. That is not a solution. That's a solution for right here, though. Then I can put on top, I'm sure. Yep, on top I can place that. Okay. Okay, I need to figure out how to place these on the back wall. There we go. Actually, you know what? You. I need red wool. I don't like the way the dyes look now. Oh, it's a 1-for-1 recipe. Lovely, forgot about that. Okay. Or actually, wait a minute. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with the motto of how would you really know? Now, here's the better question. It feels like you can just kind of walk right up and get smacked. And he'll, like, sell things. Yeah. I think that's how I want it. Or I can do this. You know what? Okay. Yeah, I think that'll look good. And then we just need more spruce. He might be a zombie, but he's still gonna sell you the good stuff, okay, guys? Oh, what should we name him? I kind of want to call him Trader Rick. I don't I don't have what it takes to play Left 4 Dead. Not Left 4 Dead, 7 Days to Die. But I really want to call him Trader Rick. No, because something could crawl into Trader Home. Aw, should I? I'll make it like a little bump out. There we go. Then we'll make the cow a little area. Cow pasture. But we'll make this path underneath his little toe beans like he's walked it a bunch. Okay, we're gonna grab like packed? No, we're gonna grab regular mud. No. Is it packed mud? Yeah, it's packed mud. Packed mud's black-ish. Packed mud's brown. Ooh, some coarse dirt would look really good. And then a little mud. So it just looks like he's like worn the path down. When I get my shovel out. Which I can because my shovel's over here. Oh boy. I'm getting a proper tree farm apparently set up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Okay, and then I just need one more bit of wool. I need orange wool. And that's all that I... Yeah, that's all I need. You could also have a little assistant, but technically a copper golem can get out of there, so... don't know how I feel about the update, if I'm gonna be honest. Changing things around and making things anew. It's so weird. Okay. I'm a zombie. Doesn't want to be here anymore. Brains. Escape for brains. Awesome. It can't even get up to this onto that to get out. I'm scared. Does he come down the moment that something gets put in this chest? No, he's stuck. Okay, cool. Hi. Oh, I ran too fast from you. Just realized I don't have a plan to get you in here without dying. Ah, there we go. 37 levels unneeded. I heard some people are precious about their levels, and I could not imagine why. Trader Rick, because it's a Rickroll. You know what? Yeah, that's what his name's gonna be. What color should his name be? Ow. That sneeze hurt. Okay. You know what? Let's not. Some of this has curse of binding on it. Let's not be stupid. Okay. Trader Rick. Come on. Come on. Oh, thank God. Thought you were broken, Trader Rick. Alright, and then... Ooh, you do enchantments on that stuff. What enchantments did you have? Aqua Affinity and just normal. Yo, that meant that you had taken longer to turn into a drowned. You can't hit me over this counter. That's really good because I'm about to give you a sword. Oh boy. My first copper gear. I like it. Technically not my first copper gear, but my first enchanted. I actually think copper looks really pretty enchanted. It's a shame the level of protection it gives you, though. Okay, now what? Should we give him a copper sword? He'll like this over the bone, right? Oh, he's got it now. Cool. If he killed me with it, would it say killed by Trader Rick using Deal Gone Bad? Or would it just say killed by zombie? A science we must go. A science we must go. Hi ho the merry-o. A science we must go. I'm sure it's just gonna say killed by a zombie. It's not gonna say killed by Trader Rick using Deal Gone Bad, right? Like that. The game wouldn't be that nice. Okay, Rick, it isn't volleyball. Yep! Yes, it does! It says Samatropolis was killed by Trader Rick using Deal Gone Bad. I love it! Oh, this is the best thing I've done. This is the best thing I've done. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. I like that's grayed out, so it's like, so you know. You have to read it. Would you like to be Trader Rick's friend? Oh. Really aggressive. Hi. Hold on, I just want to get killed by Trader Rick again. Trader Rick Deal Gone. I like it. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's my favorite. I don't know how I'd be able to get him to switch out the sword, but I think I just have to. I think over time that sword will just break. But I don't know if we want this guy. We might just want Trader Rick. It really might be a situation of Trader. This guy is a bit of an excess and we don't need him. I mean, Trader Rick's in full diamond gear. The real question is, what is Trader Rick trying to sell us? I like the spruce fence gate. Listen, as long as the other guy's holding this dirt, he shall survive. Do cows need shelter from the outside elements? No. I'm gonna go with no. I don't want that. I want smooth. What did I just do? Oh well, whatever. I had stuff, I lost it, it's fine. Come on. You guys stuck by the bamboo too? I swear, everybody keeps getting stuck in the bamboo. You grew up in that bamboo, didn't you? Only the pandas are equipped. I'm doing it Nikki, so hey, hey. Thank you. Everybody can do that in a minute. Let's go. I don't know why I've decided to just do this no armor, but I have overshot it just slightly. Come on. Yes. Cows, come on. You guys gotta stop re-engaging at the very last second. That's kind of annoying. Come on! There we go. There we go. Ooh! You have to pay them for the petting zoo. Don't worry, Marnie. You will, at one point in your life, not be the only panda in this exhibit. Or you'll be the last panda in this exhibit. Marnie, are you stuck? I'm watching you, Marnie. She has bamboo in her exhibit. She does not eat all this bamboo, guys. She'll get fat and then she won't walk. So apparently, if you trap your copper golem, you can get him to stay up there. I didn't try that. Wasn't my goal, but it's stuck up there and it won't come down. Look at that! We've got... Honestly, I think I'm gonna get rid of the second zom. I think I just like Trader Rick. But we need lighting. Which is where the lanterns come in. Yes, yes, the copper lanterns. Too slow. I don't know why, but I just didn't expect him to get that close to me. All his gear despawned. That's cool. Okay. I like it. A trader and a little cow pen. That's cute. This is traditional decorations. This is how everyone decorates their bases, right? With a trader stall and then all that. Oh gosh, I'm so happy that the death message actually comes up for the trader. One of these days I'm gonna forget and then I'm gonna die and it's gonna be great. Hi, baby. Is it warmer now? No. My gosh, I put my pop socket on the lower half of my phone and I actually genuinely regret it. I didn't want to cover up... I got a stained glass hummingbird on my phone. I didn't want to cover that up, but it's at the lower portion of my phone and it's just... I don't know, when I put it down it doesn't sit flat. It's my biggest problem in life right now. What? Apparently there's a possibility of snow this weekend? No. Okay. I'm leaving that alone. Nobody should be getting snow. Nobody should get snow. Snow is illegal this time of year. Esther? It is only 15 minutes-ish left from stream. Yeah, 15 minutes left. That's it. Stop looking at me like that with your grubby little face. You have to go potty now? Is that what you're trying to tell me with that grubby little face, Chloe? She's like jumping up and pawing at me and showing me all of her teeth, which are all very disgusting. Brush your dog's teeth, everybody. Brush your dog's teeth. I'll be right back, though, because if they're all dancing, then they all have to go. I'll be right back. Back. Everybody has had their trip outside and needs met. Jesus fucking Christ! Okay, hi. One of my dogs just dove into my lap, and I don't think he got the greeting he expected because I was pulling my sweater down as at that very moment. Jesus. Almost jumped out of this chair. Just jumping into my lap like that. Are you happy with your life decision? Mm-hmm. He pulls full baby mode, actually, when he's in his sweater. Would you like your sweater off? Is that a problem? Is that... No, you're nice and toasty. That's not a problem. I've been wanting to give the dogs a bath all week, and I haven't been able to. Stop. I figure out why you're a little balding around your nosy. Or is the hair that white that it just looks like there's nothing there? No, there's nothing there. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Anyway, hold on. I'm gonna roll you. Oh. What the fuck is that? Oh, you're getting some kind of skin condition. That's fun. We'll deal with that later. Put this. Oop. Put this here. What up? Okay. Chloe! You don't have a middle name, but I'm about to middle name you. Stop it. Let's see. I need to get rid of this because every time I look at it, I just immediately think there's a creeper in my base. And the idea of a creeper in my base, like, I don't believe, but, like, seeing is believing, and that is terrifying. She mad. Y'all, she is mad. That's fine with me. Okay. Lord Sparkleton, I can't help you right now. Oh my gosh, now you want to go. Alright, go. Let's see, what else do I need? I think that's all that I gotta do today. I mean, there's probably more to be done, but I don't have anything else that would take a short period of time. Is that a trader on my roof? We need to finish this roof also. This isn't even done. I don't see the trader's llamas, so it's all good. See, if you just close your eyes and make a wish, the trader llamas are gone. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to leave it off. I don't know how, but it didn't seem that my internet crashed all this stream, so perhaps the rude guy on the phone was correct that they fixed my internet, but maybe he shouldn't have been such a fucking prick. Alright. I will see you guys Monday. Or Saturday. I'm being left home alone. I'll see you guys Monday. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do the things. If you didn't enjoy, there are things you can do. They're not the same things. Also, if anybody would like, let me know if they like the new overlays. That'd be great. But I will see you guys Monday for more Expedition 33. Or possibly this weekend for more Expedition 33. Like I said, Caboose is leaving me. He won't let me go on the motorcycle ride, so it's just fair. It's fair. Yeah. I was struggling. For the last ride, so get it. Alright, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Or I'll see you guys Monday. Goodbye. Could you guys just... Thank you. Nope. Okay, bye.